Hi guys, today is a special little video of Loud Proud English because I'm going to give you some information that will really help you if you have a dream of becoming fluent in English. Today I'm going to tell you 10 ways to become more fluent. To Loud Proud English, like I said, I'll be telling you 10 ways to become more fluent in English. Today's video is important because I feel the things that I tell you today will be things that could help you for a long time if you remember them. I've had many students in my career as an English teacher. I've been teaching for about 15 years and I've met all different kinds of students, and I've met some that have started at a lower level and then one day they become fluent, and I've learnt many things from them. I've learnt many things from them to see what is important when you want to become fluent. Of course, a good teacher can help you. A good teacher can give you some foundation. A good teacher can give you some little tips to help with your study or correct your pronunciation and things like that. But I'm telling you right now that my tips are not really about study. They're not really about having a good teacher, okay? It's about you and about what you can do in your life to make yourself a better English speaker and more fluent. So, these 10 things represent all of the things that I have seen from people who successfully become fluent. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. So, number one is love English. Really, you need to love English. If you love English, that means you're interested in it. That means you want to know more. That means that even in your free time, you just prefer to look at things in English. You will listen to English. You will see someone, you will just talk to them in English because you love it. And if you love it, your habits and behavior will change. And these habits and this behavior is what will make you much more fluent in the long term. So, love English first, and then all of the other things will come. Maybe you don't love English now. You need to find something that you love about it. Find something that's interesting for you. But for me, this is a very, very, very important thing if you want to become fluent in English. This one's a little bit strange, but for me it's true about all of the people I know who started at a low level and then one day became fluent. You need to be just be a little crazy. Now, I mean, you just need to be kind of able to do things that normal people don't do. If you are a little bit crazy, then maybe your love for English and your goal to become good at English will be more important than always looking normal. So if someone in your country is an English speaker and they are near you, if you're a little crazy, maybe it's easy for you to just go and talk to them. You have a conversation. Maybe you become friends. If you're completely normal, these things are much more difficult. So number 2 is just be a little crazy. 3, be outgoing. This personality trait is very important because if you're outgoing, that means you're prepared to, meet people, talk a lot, and just generally other people want to get to know you more because you feel like they feel you are more sociable. So having an outgoing personality is very important. It will help you. If you are not outgoing, then you have to just understand that this is a disadvantage. And maybe you have to think it's time to be more outgoing. People can change. I believe that. Okay? So the number 3 is be outgoing. Number 4. Now, if you've had an English teacher, many English teachers will tell you this, but it's true. Number 4 is immerse yourself in English. So immerse yourself in English just means surround yourself in English. Have English around you. You can watch English videos or maybe with English subtitles. You can listen to English podcasts, listen to English songs. If possible, you hang out with people that speak English. Maybe your job is related to English. So you just do all of the little things that come together to surround yourself with English. And this makes such a big difference. So number 4 is immerse yourself in English. Number 5, it's a pretty obvious one, but I guess it's important to remind you. Number 5 is speak. This seems too simple for you. I know this one is related to the other ones, but I have to say it. Speak. So many people will go to their teacher and they say, how can I improve my speaking? And the teacher says, how often do you speak? And the answer is usually not often. So if you have an English class, then it's not enough to speak just in your English class. If you don't have an English class, then you need to find other ways to speak and do it as much as possible. You need to watch movies, listen to them, and then speak, repeat. Watch YouTube videos and speak. Maybe record yourself speaking, listen to yourself, speak. The more you speak, the more your body and brain and everything's getting used to speaking, okay? Now, it's hard if you're not in a situation to speak English. And I know it's hard, you don't just want to speak to yourself all the time. But that's why number 6 is very important, okay? Number 6 is make it necessary for you to speak English. Make it necessary for you to speak English. So Some people do this by going to another country. So maybe they go to the UK or go to Canada and they feel if I go there, then I will have to use English. And this is really good because if you have to use English, it will make you speak English more and you'll become more fluent. The problem is, even when people go to an English-speaking country, they then become friends with people from their own country or people who speak their first language, and then they have a job that's related to maybe their country and their language, and suddenly they are speaking their first language all the time anyway. That is not good if you want to become fluent. Remember, I said you need to be a little bit crazy. You need to love English. And this is all related to, you need to make it necessary for yourself to speak English. So maybe your position in your job, maybe your housemate, all of these things have to force you to use English. So if you're still in your home country and you're not going to speak English in your home country much, it's more difficult, but you can still do it. You have to find time in the day that makes it necessary to use English. So maybe you can become, a member of a group, an online group, a community. There are so many communities these days, and you can have chats online. You can have video calls, FaceTime, and in this situation, it's necessary for you to speak English. So, number 6, make it necessary for you to speak English. Number 7, be real friends with native English speakers. One more time, be real friends with native English speakers. Now, I know this one's difficult for many people who have no opportunity to meet native English speakers. But remember, I said these things I'm telling you today are not really about study so much. They're about your life and your behavior and your habits and creating relationships and friendships. And this one, being real friends with a native English speaker, is so important. Too many people want to speak to a native English speaker because they want to practice their English. Now, I understand that's good. That's great. But then they want to be friends with them just to practice English. Now, that is not a real friendship. So you need to give yourself the opportunity to make a real connection with somebody. And if you feel you get along and you're friends, then it will naturally become a friendship. And then if you become real friends, then you will be connected to them and their friends. And suddenly you're going to get their culture, their language, and many things. But it's so much more valuable if it's a real friendship. Because if someone wants to speak to me and I feel they are only speaking to me because they want to practice English, actually, I'm not very interested in that. I want us to have a real conversation. Maybe it's your second language, but that's okay. No problem, of course. But if you just want me to be your practicing partner, then that's not going to really be something I'm interested in, and other people are not interested in that. So you have to stop looking at English speakers as practice partners and just see them as a person that you can get to know and maybe create a meaningful friendship with. 8. This one's important as well. They are all important, and this one is related to your attitude. And this one, I've seen it in every student I've had or every person I've met that became a fluent English speaker, okay? This one is be okay with making mistakes. Be okay with making mistakes. Look, you are going to make mistakes, many mistakes. You'll always make mistakes. You have a choice. Do I get upset and feel down, or do I learn from them? Okay? If you're in a position to communicate and you're too worried about being perfect, then your fluency will be affected a lot. You have to just focus on communicating ideas, and if you make mistakes, then you make mistakes. If you really want to give yourself an opportunity to analyze what you said, maybe give yourself a topic, record yourself, talk about the topic, and then listen to yourself. And then you can maybe analyze your grammar and things like that after you speak. When you're talking to anyone that is a teacher or maybe another person that is your friend, just tell them, hey, if I make a mistake, it's okay if you tell me I'm wrong, okay? Now, some friends don't want to just be your teacher, but some friends, it's okay. So just be ready and be okay with making mistakes, because that's how you build up your fluency more and more, okay? Number 9. Again, now this one, it's about attitude. It's about personality. And this will help you, and it helps you not just with English. Of course, it will help you in life, helps you with everything. I'm pretty sure almost everyone or anyone that has achieved their goal, they are persistent. Okay? So number 9 is be persistent. Be persistent. Persistent means that you just try again. You keep going. You keep going. You don't stop. You just keep going. You keep going. So sometimes you will get very, very, very frustrated because you will feel you're not getting better. That's okay. You can feel frustrated. It's okay. I understand. You're like, oh my God, so annoying. And you feel frustrated. But you still have to keep going. Just keep going. If you stop, then you will definitely never become fluent. If you keep going, eventually you will get there. Eventually you will. But you just have to keep going. I know it's difficult, but there's no other way. You have to be persistent. Number 10. And this one, very important, because I feel every person I know that became fluent in English, they eventually felt this, and it gave them more confidence, and it eventually just helped them move forward, and it helped them when they were having a bad time. It helped them when they were wondering, why am I trying to get better at English? You need to be loud and proud. You need to be loud and proud. Now, of course, I know my videos are called Loud, Proud English, but why did I call my videos Loud, Proud English? Because I really believe that people who are trying to become better at speaking and better at communicating in English, and people who want to become more fluent, they have to celebrate their achievements. So when you get better, you should feel proud. It's amazing what you're trying to do. You're trying to get fluent in a second language. That's amazing. But there are many, many steps. And every time you make a step, be proud. It will give you more energy and confidence to move forward. So you can show off your English. Be loud. Be proud.